Hi friends, finally, I was able to purchase the SM7B and I want to show you the unboxing of this microphone as well as how I'm going to set it up. I've never used this microphone before and haven't even opened this pack. So I'm going to show you how I set this up and how it actually works for me. My primary purpose of this microphone is voiceover. I do a lot of YouTube videos. I've done more than 300 videos. I have a channel called Tamil Dude where I have a following of 125,000 plus subscribers. I had Rode NT1A before that costs you about $299 Canadian, but this one is about $220 pricier than that. Till now I have been using Rode NT1A microphone and this is kind of a step up for me. As the box says, a legendary microphone. I've heard a lot of good reviews about this microphone. Whatever videos I saw about this microphone has good sound in it. So let's quickly get into unboxing of this guy and let me show you what's inside this box. So, by the way, Shure is the brand and SM7B is the microphone model. So they have given a Shure sticker, warranty card, limited warranty. It comes with a 1-year warranty. I bought this microphone in Long & McQuaid. Originally, I thought of buying it in Amazon, but Amazon delivery was 2 days after. So I checked Long & McQuaid website and it was the same pricing and it was available right away. So I went ahead and bought this microphone. This one cost 519 Canadian dollars plus taxes. A Velcro, a Shure Velcro. There's a small plate. I think this is for the back of the microphone if you want to cover those buttons at the back of the microphone. And we have the microphone here. Oh wow. It's actually heavy. It feels good. When you go into this professional category of microphones, I've always felt this. The build quality becomes very good as well as it's very sturdy. Wow, it feels so nice actually. I was keen into looking, it doesn't come with an XLR cable. So if you want to get an XLR cable, it's better to buy with this separately, it doesn't come with the box. And if you're using something like a CloudLifter, then you'll need 2 XLR cables. So you have to keep that in mind. So this is the microphone. Sure. And you have a bigger pop filter. That's it. That's everything in the box. Okay, so what else did I buy other than my microphone? I've got the 2 XLR cables, one with 15 feet and one with 5 feet. And I also got the CloudLifter. Yes, the CloudLifter here, which basically boosts your gain a little bit before connecting to your preamp. For my preamp, I've got the Focusrite Scarlett Solo. A lot of people buy 2i2, but basically 2i2 for when you want to connect 2 microphones. I'm never going to connect 2 microphones to my preamp. So I've got a Focusrite Scarlett Solo, which is a little bit cheaper than the 2i2, plus it solves my purpose. And I also got a PSA-1 studio arm, which costs around $129. It's actually a good quality studio arm. Basically, it can hold a little bit heavier microphones up to 2 kilograms. This one, how heavy is this? This is not 2 kilograms. Okay, let's unbox one by one. First, I'm gonna open up the Scarlett Solo. Okay. You have the Scarlett Solo in the box. The 2i2 will be a little bit bigger than this because you can connect 2 microphones and you have all the controls twice for each of the microphone. And you also get a USB-C to USB cable because you need to power up this Focusrite box. So there's this cable for that. The manual cum warranty card. Let's open up the CloudLifter. Manual. Oh wow, it's a little heavy. You also have the Velcro. So this is the CloudLifter. So why do you need this CloudLifter? Basically, your microphone XLR cable connects to the preamp, which is your USB interface. This converts the signal to digital signal and sends it to your computer. And this CloudLifter can sit in between your microphone and the preamp. Basically, you connect an XLR cable to the CloudLifter and then from the CloudLifter, you basically connect another cable to your Focusrite or whatever brand which you're using. What it does is sometimes the audio gain which is necessary for the recording, the preamp won't be able to give that much audio interface. If the person is speaking very low, we won't be able to amp it up all the way to get the sound or the volume that we require. So when you have a CloudLifter in between, what it does is it boosts the audio gain by 25 dB, which is plenty, which is actually plenty. With the CloudLifter, if you have the audio gain in the preamp at 25% and without the CloudLifter, you need an audio gain of 75% on your preamp to match that volume, and sometimes that could be a little low. For me, for a lot of voice recordings, for a lot of voiceovers, sometimes the voice will be low, sometimes the voice will be high, so I will need a CloudLifter. Not many people need a CloudLifter. And when you also don't have a CloudLifter, the other disadvantage is if you connect an XLR cable directly to the Focusrite and let's say you crank it up all the way to 75% or whatever the gain which is necessary on this guy, sometimes you'll pick up a lot of external noise from the room. And with the CloudLifter, that noise is a little bit reduced. Sometimes you won't even see that or won't even feel that. So what I would suggest is, instead of buying all the three together, because this is $199 in Canadian, you can buy the microphone and your preamp first. See how that works for you. Record a few times and see how that works for you. In case if you feel the audio is very low, even if you crank up the gain all the way to the top and still if the audio you feel it's very low, then you can go ahead and buy a CloudLifter, right? If you have time. If you're in a rush, if you need everything at the same time, then even then you can buy all together, and if you don't like the product, you can very well return it, right? So that's another option. Finally, I'll also show you what's inside the PSA-1 Studio. This studio arm costed me around $129 plus taxes Canadian. There's the bar or the arm. What's this? Oh, this is the clamp for the table. All right. What's this? I have no idea. Caution, spring loaded. So there's this kind of like a step down ring. Usually the microphone automatically fits into any stand, like a microphone stand. But when it comes to a table arm, you might need a step down ring like this, which actually comes with the Rode stand itself. Okay, so this is the clamp for the table. So basically this one goes on the side of the table. So as per the instructions, the first step will be to put this clamp. Looks like that's it. So you just put this in here. Has a spring. Oh, nice. Okay. It's nice and smooth. By the way, this is the first time I'm using it, so I'm kind of playing as I'm taking the video. Okay, it's tight. So I'm gonna try again now. Actually, the stand is also good. Like after I mounted the microphone, so wherever I place the stand, it just stops there, which is good. I don't know for how long it's going to be like that. Maybe it'll become loose or whatever, but for now it's pretty sturdy and it's good. We are all set to test our first recording. Alright, so my physical connectivity is complete. Basically, I've connected my microphone to my Mac. Mac only has a USB-C port, MacBook Pro. So I'm using a kind of a dock where it gives me an option to plug in multiple devices, USB 3, USB 2, all those things, HDMI cable and everything. So how it's connected right now is my microphone is connected through an XLR cable. I've just tied it through a Velcro, and then it connects to the CloudLifter, and from the CloudLifter it also connects to the Focusrite preamp, and from the Focusrite preamp it connects to my MacBook Pro. If you have a Windows machine or if you have a USB port, a regular USB 3 or USB 2 port, you don't even need an external adapter like this. But for me, I don't have an option, so that's why I'm using this. When you install the Focusrite for the first time, you'll need to install the driver for it. If it's a Windows machine, Windows driver, Mac machine, Mac driver. How you do that is, once you plug in the Focusrite for the first time, it's going to show up as a drive, Focusrite drive. You open that and double click the URL given in there. It'll take you to the Focusrite website, or you can directly go to the Focusrite website. And if you don't have an account already with them, you create an account and you register your device. How you register your device is there's 12 to 14 characters given in the back. That's the serial number of the device. You input the serial number of the device. After you log into your account, your device gets registered, as well as it will allow you to download the required driver basically. So I did that. I downloaded the driver, I installed the driver. I usually like to restart my machine whenever I install a new driver, so that's what I did. And I'm gonna log in and open up Adobe Premiere Pro and start recording. And also, this is not my first Focusrite Scarlett Solo. The first time when I bought this box, I didn't know where the power button is, so I had to fiddle around and see what's happening. It was not recording and all those things. I thought it automatically gets powered for some reason. But then you see this 48V button here. There's a small button which says 48V. You just have to press that once, and it basically starts recording after that. Before I said it only has one XLR input. So now that all my setup is complete, I'm going to try and record for the first time in Adobe Premiere Pro. I've created a mono track and I'm going to record on that. I've set the gain on Focusrite to 0. All the gain I'm getting is from CloudLifter, around 25 dB, and I'm going to see how it sounds there. Hi, my name is Praveen. I just bought a SM7B microphone which is connected to a CloudLifter and a Focusrite Scarlett Solo preamp. Now I'm going to crank the audio gain to 25% and let's see how that sounds. Hi, my name is Praveen. I just bought a SM7B microphone which is connected to a CloudLifter, and that in turn connects to a Focusrite Scarlett Solo preamp, which in turn connects to my computer. So that is an audio gain to 25%. Okay, let's crank the audio gain to 75%. Okay. All right, so now the audio gain is 75%. Hi, my name is Praveen. I just bought a microphone SM7B which is connected to a CloudLifter, and that in turn connects to a Focusrite Scarlett Solo. Now I'm going to crank the audio gain all the way to 100% and let's see how that sounds. Hi, my name is Praveen. I've just bought a microphone which is Shure SM7B which is connected to a CloudLifter, that in turn connects to a Focusrite preamp Scarlett Solo. So that for me, the 100% audio gain was pretty unusable. Right now I'm recording from Shure microphone. Till now I was before recording from the Rode Wireless Go 2 which is connected to my camera, but now I'm recording through Shure and you can see the difference how it is. My understanding is even till 75%, what I noticed is it is cutting out all the external noises. Like there was a loud car just passed by when I was recording, and when I listened to the microphone audio on my PC, I couldn't hear the car noise at all. So this microphone is pretty amazing for that. Like right away, as soon as I started recording, I was like, oops, that's a good test. Actually, the car is going, but I wasn't able to listen to that in my recording, which is double thumbs up. So now with the same 50% audio gain on the Focusrite preamp, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the CloudLifter away. I'm going to directly connect the microphone to the preamp, and let's see what's the difference between that audio and this one. So here I'm going to be disconnecting this. Come on. And then disconnecting that. Then I'm going to directly connect this. Let me power it off. And then directly connect this. Okay. So my microphone is directly connected to Focusrite and its audio gain is set to 50%. Let's see how it sounds right now. Hi, my name is Praveen. This is SMB7 microphone, and I've taken the CloudLifter away from this equation, and the microphone is directly connected to Focusrite, and the Focusrite is directly connected to my computer. And let's see how the audio sounds. Okay, I'm gonna put the CloudLifter back again. I have to tell you, I definitely need a CloudLifter. So the audio gain with the CloudLifter is amazing. If not, I'll have to crank up the preamp all the way to the top, which might be unusable at some times. But with CloudLifter, the audio volume and the audio gain is perfect for my needs. I always had this thought whenever I was researching online. I always had this thought, is CloudLifter actually necessary for this setup? Does it actually do good? My experience, just my first thought, my first impression on this is I definitely need this CloudLifter. Even there would be some instances where the person's audio is so low when we are recording, so the CloudLifter is going to be very, very handy in a lot of situations, at least for my purpose. Okay, now one last test which I'm going to do with this microphone is, this microphone is famous for another reason. That is, if you don't have the proper acoustics, that is proper soundproofing in your room, this microphone cuts down a lot of noise, which they say Rode NT1A doesn't do it. I have used Rode NT1A. That actually picks up your computer fan noise, which sometimes becomes unusable because it picks up a lot of sound that is bouncing around your room if that's not properly soundproof. So what I'm going to do is, I have a portable air conditioner in my room here. I'm going to switch that on and I'm going to show you how that sounds with my phone microphone. Okay, so the actual noise in the room, and then I'm going to do the same test again with this microphone with 50% audio gain, and let's see if that picks up. So that's my portable air conditioner there, which is about, I would say, 10 feet from my chair. I'm going to turn it on and I'm going to record that on my phone. Okay, so you know where that is. And what you're hearing now is from phone audio. So from phone audio, you can see how much noise it's picking up. So now I'm going to turn off my phone audio and I'm going to start the Shure microphone SM7B microphone to see how much noise that is picking. Actually, my AC sound is pretty loud, but I haven't heard it, so I'm just going to do a quick test. Hi, I'm using SM7B microphone, which is connected to a CloudLifter and a Focusrite preamp, and let's see how the audio sounds. Okay, so now I'm going to turn off the air condition to see if it actually makes a difference. So now the air condition is completely off. Let's see the difference. So I just heard all my recordings, and I should say with 50% audio gain, that loud noise, I'm still able to hear the noise on my recording. I heard it with my headsets on. I'm able to hear the noise, but it's not that loud. I mean, for the amount of noise that I'm hearing inside the room, the amount of noise that the microphone picked up is very, very minimal. So I'm kind of happy with that because I'm not going to use the air condition when I'm recording. What I heard was, I was able to hear a little bit of plosives. Plosives is nothing but when you pronounce P or B, I was hitting my air from my mouth was hitting the diaphragm of the microphone, and that actually produces weird sound, right? I'm able to hear that. Basically, all you have to do is, change the angle of you speak, and then you should be okay with that. So I need to correct, probably I need to adjust my microphone a little bit, or I need to speak in an angle in such a way that I don't directly speak into the microphone, but a little bit angled away from the microphone so that the air from my mouth doesn't hit the microphone. But other than that, the quality is amazing. I haven't done any adjustment or any post with the sound on my software Premiere Pro, but it sounds amazing. And even the air conditioner noise, I think I should be able to remove that in Adobe Audition in case if that's too much of a noise, and if I have an audio sample, I should be able to remove that, no problem. I didn't have any problems. So I'm super happy with the purchase as well as the setup. Thumbs up, 2 thumbs up. The other thing is, we have this additional pop filter. You can try switching them around and see how it actually works for you. One thing to keep in mind is, while removing the pop filter, you have to be very careful. There's a small dial at the bottom of this pop filter which comes with the microphone. You hold that in the bottom of the microphone in that ring and then unscrew it and remove it. If not, you're going to tear this pop filter. So you have to be careful with that. And the last thing which I want to discuss in this video is, there's a couple of buttons at the back. I'll show you on the screen how to modify that button. One button is used for the low cut filter. Basically, if you have any noise in your room which you want to cut it out, like for example AC noise in my room, you can switch on the low cut filter and record and see if that makes a difference for you. And the other button is the presence booster button. That's basically when you're in a loud environment and when you want to boost your voice, even though there's music playing in the background, but you just want to boost your voice which is closer to your microphone, you use the presence booster button, and then your voice would little bit pop up more and your voice would be heard more better than the noise in the room, or for that matter, if there's another speaker, few other speakers closer to this microphone, it'll boost the presence of that person. So these are a couple of buttons which you can play around with and then see what best works for you and for your environment. I try to play around here a bit, but I think for me even just the normal sound works because I'm not going to use the air conditioner here, so everything is okay for me. I hope I was able to share good information with you regarding the SM7B microphone, and probably you would have been able to make a decision on should I invest this much money in a microphone like this, or if you want to go for any other options, right? If you like this video, please give a thumbs up and please do let me know your thoughts and comments in the comment section. And this is my first technical review video in English. I'm super excited to make this video, record this video and share it with you guys. And if you like this video and to watch more content like this, please do subscribe to the channel. I'd really appreciate that, and see you in the next video. Thank you.